Originally, we'd been on a holiday in Wales, and we'd been around various of the narrow gauge railways of Wales, and I basically thought I was going to build a British narrow gauge railway. And I've been collecting a few 009 kits of various British narrow gauge. Then at swap meet I started noticing the Austrian narrow gauge locos, and I bought a couple thinking I could use them for spares to go under normal kits. But they ran so well, considering they were quite a few years old and second hand, that I thought perhaps they were a bit better than the kits I could build anyway. So I bought a few coaches and various other pieces, and then I thought, well, perhaps I ought to build an Austrian narrow gauge layout. There are probably only about 3 or 4 Austrian narrow gauge layouts that are exhibited in the country, so there are very few people that can actually tell you that you've got the wrong loco with the wrong coaches. So basically we can run what we like. So we try and keep most of the things the right sort of coaches and engines. It wasn't based on any particular area at the time. I hadn't even seen very many pictures of the area, so I didn't really know what it looked like. It was just fitted in around the main features that we wanted. The station area was generally fixed in the centre by the track plan, generally a flat area. And then the features of the rivers at either end determined the rise and fall of the baseboard. I wanted various bridges in the scenery, so these were actually sort of fixed in place. Quite wanted a feature of a waterfall, so that was fixed at one end, and then the scenery just evolved around it. Because it's a single track line, you have to add a lot more detail in the layout to keep people's interest, because the trains don't move very fast or very often, and the train comes and pulls into the station, stops, and then waits for another one to come in the other way. There's a lot more details been added to the layout to try and keep the public's interest in it. You're there basically to entertain people. You get people come along and sort of notice various different features. Like our 2 guys sort of stood there for ages arguing about the cars in the car park, whether one of them was an XK120 Jaguar or whatever it was. And the young kids and the mothers sort of look at the caravan site and say, oh, there's Grandad's caravan. And people comment on the waterfall and the watermill with the real water going over it, and they ask how we've done it, and it makes it a lot more interesting than just driving the trains around. I think it all adds to the interest of operating it when people actually spot things that you put there that you don't really think they'll notice. Reliable running is important at exhibitions. You can't really have the train stopping every 5 minutes. So when the track was laid, all the fish plates were wired, and electrical wires connected across them, so they don't rely on the fish plates for electrical contact. All the points have had the frog of the point connected via a switch, which is operated by the point actuator, so it's not relying on electrical contact and the point blades. This also has the added advantage that you can paint them without worrying about it. When it actually comes to an exhibition, you spend perhaps a couple of hours setting it up, and then you switch it on and everything works hopefully perfectly all day. And you feel a sense of achievement at the end of the day when everything's worked and you've gone the whole day without anything packing up. What we like about exhibiting is sort of meeting all the different people that come to the exhibitions and all the other railway modellers that we get to know. We've been doing it for a couple of years now, and I've met quite a lot of interesting people. We may well change of country and do a Dutch layout next.